Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So guys, the first video that I did on looking back at old Fortnite loading screens did fantastic. So of course we're here with the second part, Chapter 1, Season 5. If you haven't watched the first one, I did it on Chapter 1, Season 4. Of course, go check it out. But the whole point for this video, guys, is to take a look at like what Fortnite used to do with the loading screens and the artwork. They were so different the way they handled these loading screens and how they told the stories that's going on in Fortnite, the little side stories. It's just really fun. So I thought it'd be fun to take a look at some of these old ones because again, it's fantastic. We're just gonna jump straight into it. And this first one here is called Abstract, and it's just artwork for one of the skins in the battle pass in Chapter 1 Season 5, man. It's when the storyline really started to take off, and we have another one. We have the Bandolier skin. It's just another nice artwork for that, and I like how they include just showcase art for the skin. After that, we get into, okay, here is when the storyline started, the love story between Drift and Bright Bomber, man. Like, remember this when it first came out? Paradise Palms drop. They're in the desert. They're exploring. They're all having fun with the dinosaur statue. They're all having fun around the whole area, and back then, you also had the secret battle stars that you had to find, which was absolutely incredible, man. This loading screen, Epic Games is the only one that can do this, by the way. Epic Games is the only one who can make us feel nostalgic for loading screens. So that's where it started, the Drift and the Bright Bomber story. Moving on, it's just another concept art for Drift. And then we have Fairway Fun showcasing Lazy Links, another brand new POI. And man, again, it's just bringing back so many memories. I love looking at the battle stars, and we had to go find those. And Drift and Bright Bomber, they're continuing their relationship. They're having fun. They're driving around the golf cart. They're, they're just doing couple stuff. It's so cute. Continuing on, we have the Flytrap, man. It's just artwork for Flytrap, a skin that everybody hated at the time, but now people are looking back on it nostalgically, which is a little bit fun. We have the High Explosives LTM, back when the real Fortnite actually released a bunch of brand new LTMs. That was really fun. Another concept art for Huntress that was a really cool skin in the Battle Pass, really underused in my opinion. And it's showcasing, like, I kind of get the feeling that this one's showing a little bit of Viking Village, but maybe that's a little bit of a stretch, right? I don't necessarily know. I was thinking like skin up in the skies in the mountains because that's when Viking Village first came out, and obviously that's what the skin was representing, right? Regardless, man, the artwork for these skins are just incredible. It's amazing. It really is. But moving on, man, we have the Jailbirds. The skins drop. The Jailbirds are breaking out of the prison, and the prison was destroyed. And it's just continuing this whole Fortnite storyline that we have going on. I like that every single skin that got added, or at least most of the skins, they all had their own little story to them. And it's funny looking back on this too. Let me go back to it. It's funny looking back on this, that this is all like snapshots of Jonesy and Ramirez, right? Because this is like some alternate version of Jonesy that was there. It's really cool looking back on in that sense. Continuing on, what is next? Just a North set concept art, and then we have Omen. I was really hyped when this skin came out, and then I never used it. I just really love that back bling. Anyways, moving on, we have the opening night at Risky Reels. This one brings back some memories. Risky Reels come into the game, man. This is awesome, and they're enjoying a nice romantic drive-by movie theater with all the other characters in the game here. Look, oh, my face cam might be covering it. I apologize, but regardless, there's a Leviathan skin with another skin. They're having their arms around each other, which is it's crazy looking back on this. I apologize, I'm repeating myself here. I kind of forgot how many like amazing things were coming in Chapter 1 Season 5, right? It was insane. It was absolutely insane. Moving on, Paradise Poolside and Drift and Bright Bomber. They're still wait, where's Bright Bomber in this one? I thought they were hanging out for this one. Maybe Drift is putting on the mask. He's getting a different secret identity. Am I remembering this skin correctly? Please, guys, if you know. Oh, I'm so blind, dude. I'm so blind. Bright Bomber's just cannonballing in the pool. I was like, I could have swore all these loading screens were about these two being a couple together and having fun at Paradise. So yeah, that's what they were up to there. And I love the shark skin just ready to chop things. It's just bring back, like, this whole loading screen here captures the amazing feeling that OG Fortnite and Paradise Palms had. Like I always say, guys, like I always say in these videos, I love Fortnite more as what it is now, what the game has become. I enjoy it a lot more back then than I did back then. But there's just like some special wholesome thing that these loading screens are capturing, right? And then we have the Red Knight showcase artwork. Moving on, we have the road trip, and what better place to start than a giant hilltop burger? We're convinced a new friend will join us as well. Again, foreshadowing, we got the rift in the background. Look, they're getting more and more romantic. They're with the same two skins, and they're visiting the giant burger where Drift came from. Amazing, absolutely amazing what they did with this loading screen. Moving on, signing back in, the motel staff promised us a quiet stay without disturbance, 0 stars. And this is part of the Fortnite storyline that was really underdeveloped and never really used, because the enforcers came into the storyline. It was like they were hunting down characters that were rifting between realities and stuff like that, but Epic Games never went forward with it. But knowing Donald Musser, knowing all this stuff, especially take a look at the Nothing back when they were teasing it in Chapter 1, maybe, just maybe, these characters will come back, and then I'll have this skin and I'll be really hyped about it. Nobody else will be able to get it. But then knowing Epic Games, they're going to do the same thing with Paradigm and just re-release the enforcer skin in a different uniform, if that makes sense. So it looks, they're like all worried that he's coming from the rifts, and then they're running away. So it's very interesting, and I wish they dove deeper into the storyline. But again, after seeing what they did with the nothing, and again, like I just said, how they tease it, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw these guys again. So I'm not losing hope. I'm not losing hope for that. Moving on, six-sided mystery. Despite all of the creepy noises and glowing gifts, we couldn't resist. Taking a closer look. Okay, and this is where Kevin the Cube first dropped in. Is absolutely insane. Man, so many things happened in Chapter 1, Season 5. I completely forgot about this. So they're just playing around the cube. Look, Bright Bomber back there touching it, and you can see Rex touch it too. Now he's getting zapped, and Shrift, I don't know what he's doing there with the Cuddle Master. Again, I apologize. My face cam is covering that little part there. But regardless, they're investing in the cube. The cube's on the map. The cube's rolling. Really, really cool. And then we have Sunstrider concept art. Moving on. Oh my god, I forgot about this too. Tomato Trek. We never expected finding a slice of pizza would be this difficult. And this is when Tomato Temple first came in. Man, we used to get so many map changes in a season. I forgot, man. Like, I remember all these things being in the game, but then I don't remember like how much came in such little time. So again, Drift and Bright Bomber just taking a look around the storyline. And that's what I loved about this storyline. It was so wholesome. It's just these two exploring all the stuff that's going on the Chapter 1 map. It's just really, really nice to see. And then we have a showcase art for Tomato Head. And moving on to the final loading screen, it is track record. We learned that you can go really fast. You boost out the corners. You may lose a passenger or two, though. Man, and we're playing around and just throwing Rex off the golf cart. I love it. It's so crazy. It's just representing the racetrack. And like, you remember just going in there when the ATVs and the ATKs first came out and just actually racing on that racetrack, hopping in playground, just racing around. It was so fun. Such good times, man. Chapter 1 Season 5 had some awesome loading screens, and Chapter 1 Season 6 we are going to continue with, and they had some great loading screens because I cannot wait to take a look at these guys. I'm very surprised actually that these videos did so well, or my first video, and I hope this one does the same. I'm going to be going through every single season leading up to today. So guys, if you enjoy it, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're going to take a look at some more loading screens. Let me know what you think about these. What was your favorite loading screen? What was your favorite storyline in Chapter 1 Season 5? Let me know down below, guys, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new here and you enjoy the content, please consider the like button, help the channel a ton, and subscribe if you're brand new. Check the description down below for links to all of my other channels, as well as link to Real Ember on Fiverr, who will take care of all of your YouTube thumbnail needs. Remember, guys, thumbnails are the most important part of your video. Let Real Ember take care of that for you. And lastly, if you'd like to use my supporter creator code in the item shop, it is code Clen, #anime, #epic partner. Thank you so much for watching again, everybody. I will see you in the next video. Take care.